This is why you are struggling in your network marketing company. This is why you will never make any money in your network marketing company. If you're in a network marketing company, a multi-level marketing company, you will never get the money you want unless you like grind out for 70 hours for like 10 plus years. If you don't fix this, nothing else matters. This is why you are fucking it up. The good thing is if you can fix this, once you understand this, if you watch this video till the end, you will understand what you've been doing wrong and you will know exactly what to do to fix it. So, one of the first companies, I was in a company called Amway, and then I went to Primerica. So, Primerica, they said, hey, Aaron, this is what you got to do. You got to make a list of your friends and family, and you got to call them, and you got to try to sell them on the opportunity. You got to try to sell them some life insurance, because that's what Primerica offers, right? They got some other stuff too, but that's like the main thing. So, okay, no problem. I'll go ahead and I do it. So I call my friends and family. Well, I'm like 18 at the time. So, no one I know that was my age really needed life insurance. So what I did is I would call my friends, and then I would ask to speak with their parents, and then I would set up an appointment with their parents who I didn't know and never talked to before to try to sell them life insurance. So that's what I did. And I went on all of these appointments and I fucked it up. I didn't make any sales. So after I did that, what did they say? Well, Aaron, you got to go out there and you got to go prospecting. When you're out and about, you got to say, hey, you keep your options open. Or you're looking for ways to make money part-time. So when you're at the bank or when you're at the gas station or when you're at the restaurant, you got to say, hey, you keep your options open. And then you got to try to set an appointment or try to pitch them your shit. So that's what I did. I would get in my car and I would go to Walmart and I'd walk around Walmart and I would talk to a bunch of people, right? I was a little nervous, sure, but I wasn't going to be a little bitch about it. I walked up to people and sometimes it'd just be people just shopping. It wouldn't even be people working. I'd walk up to people shopping there was this one place like 10 minutes from the office that I was working out of. So there was like a Walmart and the clothing store and this other big store. So I just kind of hit all the stores and I'd just walk around and I'd see someone buying clothes and I'd walk up to them and I'd ask them if they keep their options open and if they were interested in making some money part-time. And sure, I got some numbers, so that's what I did. Like hours and hours and hours a day. Well, I never ended up making any money with the company. I got people to sign up, but I never made any money because I didn't sell any life insurance, and they didn't sell any life insurance, and then they quit because they weren't making any money. Right? That's what most people are doing. Most people that are in a network marketing company are fucking it up because they're talking to their friends and family, or they're out there prospecting, and 9 times out of 10, the people you're talking to don't fucking care enough to make more money. They're lazy, they're not motivated, they're afraid of failure, they can't get their shit together. There's a reason that the majority of the people in the world are broke. If you think of all the information out there, all the resources you have. You can go on the internet. I know people that have gone on the internet, grinded it the fuck out, figured out how to become rich with nothing, and are making millions of dollars a year. Now that's a hard way. There are easier ways, but I know people that have done that, right, with no resources. So it's not like there's a lack of information. People's jobs now are, people have, their jobs are less time consuming than before. People work about 40 hours a week. Now, yes, because of the way that the dollar is going down in value and people need to work a little bit more. You got people that are working, 50, 55 hours a week. But before, you lived on a farm and you worked on the farm every single day from the moment the sun started coming up to when the sun went down. So people have more time now, and they got access to a gazillion resources. Internet, right? You can get out your phone. You can start right now, start figuring stuff out right now. You can start listening to amazing stuff for free. You can go to YouTube. I got videos out there. There's other people, I used to listen to Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins and the Life Leadership dudes and Orrin Woodward, and I used to listen to some Chris Brady stuff, and even listen to some Ty Lopez stuff, some Dan Kennedy stuff, Frank Kern stuff, Stephen R. Covey stuff, and there's a lot of other books that I've gone through that, or people, they put little free bits of information. You can start absorbing better information right now, so we know it's not the information, and we know it's not the time. It's simply because most people don't give a fuck. They're fucking lazy. A lot of people are dumb, right? The average, if you take all the people, like there's only a small percentage of people that have something that are motivated enough to get something going. The rest of the people are dumb, they're lazy, they don't have a desire to make more money. They like to brag not about the self-improvement they read, not about how they invested in themselves. They like to brag how they were off all weekend, and instead of working on themselves, they binge-watched, what's the show that's out there? Game of Thrones, I think it's called. They binge-watched that, or they binge-watched, all the Harry Potter movies. This one guy was bragging to me how he spent like 10 hours or 12 hours or 15 hours watching all the Harry Potter movies. I'm thinking, I would never do that. I got shit going on. I wake up, I'm here working and growing on myself, right? So here is the problem, though. This is the thing. And this is what you need to understand. You're out there talking to average people. Your friends and your family, average people. Nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean you don't like them. Doesn't mean you still love them. All right, you don't love them, but they're average people. The guy that's working behind the counter at Quick Trip, average guy. Guy that rings you out at the gas station, average guy. Person that details your car, average guy. If you got someone that comes over and makes food for you and cleans up twice a week, average person. So sure, you can prospect them, but you got an uphill battle. Most people aren't interested. You got to drag them along. That's not what you want to do. Or I see a lot of people on Facebook now. They're adding all these people on Facebook, and they're hitting up all these people and pitching them their shit. Well, it's the same thing. You're adding these random people, and they're not motivated. They don't have a desire to get rich, so you have a big struggle. You understand this? This is very powerful. It's a simple point, but it's powerful. If that's what you've been doing, you're dealing with a lot of people that aren't motivated, that don't give a fuck, and that are lazy. And then you get frustrated because they won't sign up and do your deal, or they sign up and they don't do anything. Of course they don't do anything. They're not fucking motivated. They're lazy. Why are you talking to those people? You want to be talking to motivated people. You want to be talking to smart people. You want to be talking to people that have a fire in the belly, that want something more than life, that are already proactively out there doing, trying to find ways to make more money. So here's the thing. Yeah, one or two people. There's Suzanne. And Suzanne has been a Walmart greeter for 20 years. Nothing wrong with that, right? If people do whatever they want to do. You walk up to her and you say, hey, Suzanne, you keep your options open. I got a business, blah, 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 blah. You try to bring her into your deal. Suzanne is not interested. Suzanne is not going to do the deal. While you're doing that, you could be putting systems in place that attract people that are looking for what you have. So you have Joe. Joe wakes up and I know I used a girl and a guy. Guys, there's lots of guys that are successful. There's lots of girls that are successful. You watch the Shark Tank, you see billionaires that are men and women, right? I just used the example. Joe wakes up and he listens to some self-improvement on the way to work. He has a desire to make more money. He wants to do something more with his life. He just hasn't figured out exactly what he wants to do. If you can figure out how to get yourself in front of Joe and show Joe your opportunity, you think Joe might have an interest in signing up? You think once he signs up, he's actually going to do something and not just fuck around and quit? Yeah, because he already has a desire. What you want to do, and there's strategies and tactics, there's specific things you can do, is you want to put yourself in a position where you put yourself in front of people like Joe, so you're naturally attracting people who are motivated and ambitious, who are going to A, be interested in joining your deal, and B, actually do shit once they join. You just don't want to have people join, you want to have them produce. Wouldn't you agree? If you look at some of the private Facebook groups that I have, or one of the Facebook groups is free, you can go join it right now, there's free value. But especially some of the private Facebook groups, like the private Facebook group, you get instant access for life when you get the 51 Pillars of Wealth. Look at the people in there. There's people that are winning. A large percentage of those people are starting to make some money quickly. They're doing something with their lives. They're starting to get a lot of leads. They're growing a business, but they're seeing results with it fairly quickly. And sometimes they post about it, right? Sometimes people just like to email me or direct message me and they tell me the success that they're having. The point is, guys, now sure, I like to think I'm a pretty smart guy. I got some knowledge in my head. I'm not the smartest guy in the world by any means. I'm learning all the time. There's a reason I still, to this day, listen to 2 to 3 hours of self-improvement a day. I was just at the gym. 20-minute drive to the gym, worked out for about an hour, hour and 20 minutes, 20-minute drive back. I got a couple gym memberships. I like to go to different gyms, right? So what's that, about a 2-hour time frame? And the 2 hours, guys, I was listening to self-improvement because I don't have all the answers, but I want to keep growing. I want to keep learning. So, guys, I was making a point. The point was very good. I was getting somewhere with the point. You guys remember what the point I was making was? Not really sure. But the point is, if you look in the Facebook group that I have, you see all these people winning. Yeah, it's because I'm teaching very precise things that work, that are proven to work. It's no fluff, no filler, no junk. But also, it's because of the kind of people that join those programs. A loser is not going to get access to my program, The 51 Pillars of Wealth, because they're a fucking loser. A person that doesn't want to make more money, they're not going to get access to the 51 Pillars of Wealth because they don't want to make more money. Someone that's happy, having a job, making 30 grand a year their whole life, having a boss tell them what to do, having very little control over their life, always being worried about money, but they don't have the drive, they don't have the motivation, or they simply don't have the most important thing, the desire to change it, because you can learn how to be motivated. You know, you can learn how to have faith in yourself. There's strategies and tactics you can learn that teach you how to do that. But the people that don't have any of that, guys, they don't get my program. The hungry, motivated people, those are the ones that get access to my programs. That's why you see them winning. Because I'm doing what I'm telling you to do. I'm attracting winners. You want to start attracting winners into your business. And you're not going to do it by talking to the mailman that's been delivering your mail for 30 years, that's making 50 grand a year, and that's happy and that's content, and that doesn't have a desire to really do anything else. You want to put yourself in front of people who are already motivated, already hungry, already ambitious, and just need the right vehicle to use to get wealthy. When you start doing that, your business will explode. I did that with my business. When I was in a different network marketing company, I was getting 2 direct downlines a day. That's not what my team was signing up. That's what I was signing up personally, direct to me. I was getting 2 direct downlines a day in my company. I was not talking to them before they signed up because I figured out how to put myself in front of lots of people that were already motivated. And then I put a little system together that sold for me so I didn't have to do anything. I would just wake up and get downlines every day, and life was good and money was flowing in.